Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Dinelson Lamet is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Travis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is a team that if you look at the standings, you would say they haven't executed all year. But you know what? Today's a different day. They're playing good baseball right now, clicking on all cylinders, and a team that's scary. You don't want to play these kind of teams when you're fighting to get to the postseason.
The set and the 2-0. Pruitt stands at second with 2 gone. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
The 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
All right, come on now. One time.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Lays off 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 down, runners at first and second. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1-2. You can do it. No one better.
A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it is.
Nope. Inside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, big guy. Hey now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Rosas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Thomas Rosas.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding forward now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the...
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive it.
Hey, 2
Digging in, Thomas
right
Rosas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Rosas.
Slowly to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order. Stepping in, Dinelson Lamet. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. The 3-1. Ground to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Taylor is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Hey, we got no out.
Drill. Ground is short. He's got it. And that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Pruitt.
Mad Dog Pruitt
has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent down.
Come on, make the turn.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, He hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. Almost a terrific play as we get another look here. He reaches for this one but can't quite get there as this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
Short. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right here.
Right guy, right place.
Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and we are tied again.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Making his way to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
That way to find the sweet spot right there. Boy, that had to feel
So
good.
there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Hey, clutch out for us right
Now
here.
batting, third baseman.
In now, Travis Shaw, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Your turn now, no better.
And it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2, here it is.
The count is
The
1
next
and 2.
0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended
Here
up
now
collecting
is our
3
final
knocks,
line score this
including a home run.
afternoon.
So without
First
him
for
in the
the
lineup,
victorious
I'm saying, like, what's the deal? And the other three in the room seemed to know what was going on. And I felt like an outsider. And I'm saying, like, what's going on? I wish I was around here the last few weeks. Well, I don't know what happened, but yesterday we started practicing, and I just felt something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the deal? And the other three in the room seemed to know what was going on. And I felt like an outsider. And I'm saying, like, what's going on? I wish I was around here the last few weeks. Well, I don't know what happened, but yesterday we started practicing, and I just felt something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the deal? And the other three in the room seemed to know what was going on. And I felt like an outsider. And I'm saying, like, what's going on? I wish I was around here the last few weeks. Well, I don't know what happened.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Luis Severino gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pruitt, 23 years old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as
top of the third set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Lewis Carpenter. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best.
Ready for another chance? Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Get out of here.
Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him.
Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Pruitt. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Another.
Hey, let's go right here.
Up next from Miami, Neville Estes. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Neville Estes.
On the short, this could be 2. He's right there. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Travis Shaw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Luis Padilla will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Garrett Carlick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 6, Garrett.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He comes into this Appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pruitt on second. Shaw on at first with 2 down. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Count still at 1 and 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Popped him up. Geiger in foul ground. And the inning is over. 2 runs. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fast hit on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, will definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string.
We are under the light. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Mad Dog. Through it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys.
And it grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too.
Bottom of the third now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Mad Dog Pruitt.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB. How about straightaway center field?
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
The batter. Baseman.
Here's a look over at first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made.
So striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leave you right here one time, kid.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Mad Dog Pruitt will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1 pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, big guy, steer this one.
He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 2, Alex Blandino.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in to try it again, Lewis Carpenter. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Lewis Carpenter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Second, this could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Freddie Peralta earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Sandy Alcantara was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Corey Knebel works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Tonight for the victorious
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Mike Clevenger will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday.
Digging in now, Neville Estes. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Hit on out to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit.
Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Cortez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renee Hamill. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hamill.
Hey, nobody out now.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Now in the box, Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out at his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Here's another 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game.
Hey,
Stepping up now, Lewis
Now
Carpenter. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Carpenter.
Now on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
10-2 the final in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Corbin Burns is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. The 1-2. The left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Pause, now the pitch. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The set and the 1-1. Mendoza at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 296 in his career. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Settling in now, Mad Dog Pruitt, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And 1 time right now, kid. Here we go.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
2-2.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Popped him up. Bell is there. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the fourth. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Gregory Polanco.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Newman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Mad Dog Pruitt. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hit your pitch, drive it right now.
The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. To second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play. Here's Gregory Polanco. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Gregory.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bounce to first. There's 1. And he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, the 297th of his career. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, get a good one. Right guy,
the
right
0-2
spot.
pitch.
Come on now, kid.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Buccos scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Dinelson Lamet earns win number 4 on the season.